Hey guys, how's everybody doing? So here's the deal. I have a stack of records here. I'm not necessarily going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through for about 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes is up, whatever record I'm on, I'm just going to finish up. And then I'll come back to that in a week or so with, more records added to it. And eventually I'm going to get through my entire collection, focusing on my 12 inches, LPs and 12-inch singles for now. But I'll get to my 10 inches, I'll get to my 7 inches, I'll get to my box sets, I'll get to my CDs, I'll get to my cassettes. I'm going to cover every physical piece of music that I own, and I only collect physical music. I'm just not into digital and streaming and stuff, so yeah. I mainly want to emphasize the packaging, but I am going to tell you a little bit about the music and band itself. So, let's get on into it. So, first off, I have a couple records from 68, sort of this noisecore type band, very groove heavy. It's a follow-up from the Chariot, has the same lead vocalist who's now playing guitar. And it's a two-piece band. Now they draw a lot of influence from Black Keys, who I actually don't listen to. I also don't really listen to the White Stripes. But yeah, 68's alright. I don't really listen to them quite as much as I did when they were new, but not much for the packaging, but it is on green vinyl. Here's a look at the back of it. There's the camera. It looks like we also have a little download card here, one of those nice hard plastic credit card type things. And I will mention that all download cards are unclaimed, but a lot of them are also extremely old, and they're probably expired anyway. Now, I also have their follow-up album, Two Parts to the Viper. I think they've released another album or two since. But like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with these guys very much. And this album itself, I think I may have listened to like maybe twice. I definitely preferred the first album, but pretty simple black vinyl. But this time we do have a little bit more to the packaging because we have lyric and credits insert. Next up, I believe I have basically every, at least in some edition of every vinyl from Atoms for Peace, but we have their debut single, Default. I gotta say, like I said, I have all their singles. The B-sides from them kick ass. But here's a look at the back with the group. Atoms for Peace was a super group featuring Tom York of Radiohead, Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, producer Nigel Godrich, as well as Joey Warnicker and Mauro Refosco on drums. I believe one of them did some session work for REM and the other did some session work for Beck. Not quite as known as the other members of the band, but all of Atoms for Peace's vinyl is pretty boring. Not a whole lot going on with the packaging. Trying to keep things organized so once I'm done with this, I can just slip it back in real easily. All right, next we have their LP Amok. And, it's a double vinyl this time, Still nothing too exciting going on, just, some records and jackets. Not a whole lot to it. Did we have, yeah, we have a download card that's a bit beat up. But, yeah. That's what's going on with their debut album. Next we have Judge, Jury, and Executioner. B-side S.A.D. I think that's my favorite of their B-sides. Like I said, they had some killer B-sides. Just plain boring black vinyl. Nothing too exciting. Next, probably just in terms of the song itself, this is probably my favorite single from them. We got Before Your Very Eyes. I like how it starts pretty guitar heavy and transitions to a more almost dancey synthesizer driven song. Also like how the back of it's black for some reason, as opposed to all the others that are white on the back. And you know, as usual, just plain old black vinyl. Next, we're getting into most of my at the drive-in collection. I believe I have a 10-inch or two as well. At the drive-in was a very seminal post-hardcore band. My discovery of them pretty much defined my high school years. We got In Casino Out. Probably of all the albums I have from them, probably my least favorite, but it's got a few decent tracks. I mainly like Hourglass, which is like a piano ballad fronted by their guitarist and background vocalist Jim Ward. But yeah, it's gray vinyl with some pink splatter. Pretty cool looking vinyl, but like I said, overall this is not their best. It's not really cooperating with me, and we have a lyric insert. So yeah, not their best. Next one that I'm going to show probably is their best. We have Relationship of Command. This album is fucking epic. It's packed with some killer tracks. Got a nice gatefold, and I think that's pretty much all that's going on with the packaging. It is a double LP, but you know, just some simple black vinyl. Don't think I have any. No, I do have a download card in there, so I'll get that out for you as well. So. There we go. So sometimes when you have gatefolds, things get kind of creased in there, but yeah, got that going on. Next up, we have their most recent album. They went on a pretty significant hiatus. Several different bands formed out of At the Drive-In, but a few years ago they finally got back together and they released this album, Inter Alia. Not quite as good as Relationship of Command, but it's nice to have them back. So, got a nice custom sleeve, lyrics. We got this really cool split. I believe they call this beer and bone colored. That's pretty neat. Next up. Sometimes I like to keep the stickers. I slip a little extra memorabilia in there, and I can't remember if this was an extra memorabilia that I slipped in or if it was always in it, but I do have a poster. And I see a download card in there as well. Yeah, download card. Yeah, this one was kind of a little bit more polished. I'd say a little bit more in the hard rock direction, I would say. All right, this will probably be the last one I show. Actually, it's the last one I have that I brought with me, but got Aha, Hunting High and Low. absolutely classic synth pop record. So we've got a custom sleeve that creased. It's like basically the same picture, just negative on one side, positive on the other, but nice Warner Brothers center label. And I have, looks like I have something funny in there that, yeah, I kept the sticker on this one too. So yeah, that is my first 10 records for this series. So hopefully you got a decent taste for, or a decent idea of some of my music taste. Maybe you found something that sounds kind of interesting and you want to look it up, who knows. But yeah, I'll see you next time. I actually got through all of my A's, so next time we will go through the B's of my vinyl collection.